Lithium shadows crawl beneath the skin. The tide is neon, pulling me back in. I am a vessel for the frequency, a hollow hum, waiting for the silence to become undone. The salt on the horizon tastes like copper wires, burning through the water with invisible fires. It is not blood, it is a silver blur. 1,000 signals where we were. The signal breaks, the water stays lost inside the phosphor haze. Static in my veins, white noise in the deep. Secrets that the ocean and the signals keep. Electric salt, current on the rise. I see the flicker in your porcelain eyes. Static in my veins. Static in my veins. Quartz clocks ticking in a frantic chest. We are just data points put to the test. Trade the warmth for a high-speed glow, where the refins let the pixels go. Gravity is glitching in the evening air. I am breathing cold, but you are never there. It is not blood, it is a silver blur. 1,000 signals where we were. The signal breaks, the water stays lost inside the phosphor haze. Static in my veins, white noise in the deep. Secrets that the ocean and the signals keep. Electric salt, a current on the rise. I see the flicker in your porcelain eyes. Static in my veins. Static in my veins. Midnight blooming in a broken screen. Your voice is a ghost in the circuitry between. I chase your outline through the tidal glow, but every answer phrase before I know. If I could drown the hum beneath my breath, maybe I could learn the shape of what's left. It is not blood, it is a silver blur. 1,000 signals where we were. The signal breaks, the water stays lost inside the phosphor haze. Static in my veins, white noise in the deep. Secrets that the ocean and the signals keep. Electric salt, a current on the rise. I see the flicker in your porcelain eyes. Static in my veins. Static in my veins. No more oxygen, just buried dreams, dissolving at the freight and golden seams. Turn the dial until the blue goes gray. Wash the frequency away. Hold the noise until it starts to sing. A ghost of light in everything. If I fall through the undertow, will I still feel the afterglow? Static in my veins. Static in my veins, white noise in the deep. Secrets that the ocean and the signals keep. Electric salt, the current on the rise. I see the flicker in your porcelain eyes. Static in my veins. Static in my veins. Soft as a hush, the ceiling descends. A hush of midnight that never ends. The horizon bleeds a liquid violet, drowning the echoes of the rush. We slide into the obsidian quiet as the daylight turns to dust. Geometric patterns in the air, static humming through the brine. Leave the weight of what we wear at the border of the line. Every shimmer draws us farther in, where the deep begins to bend, and the world we knew grows thin. At the edge of it again, suspended in the ink, closer than we think. The gravity is folding into the dark we are holding, and every breath goes slow as the undertow lets go. Onyx velvet canopy, breathless in the symmetry. Let the indigo consume the frame until we forget our name. Onyx velvet canopy, diving through the density pulse of the night, rhythmic and deep. Secrets that the shadows keep us drifting, keep us whole. setting sun. The carburetor breeze in the mist, the silver fever in the pistons' fist. I was chasing the heat of a desert road, but the tide came heavy for the debt I owed. Now the mercury is climbing the glass, watching the ghost of the highway pass. The asphalt dissolves into sapphire sand. I'm losing the grip of the steady land. My cylinders hum with a hollow sound, where the anchor is lost and the pulse is found. The liquid moon is pouring down the tank. The shore is pulling from the river bank. Chemistry is turning into blue. Nothing burns the way it used to. Salt water in my gasoline, a crystal sting in the machine. I'm stalling on the edge of the deep, with promises the currents keep. Salt water in my gasoline. The purest wreck I've ever seen. The engine coughs a chorus of brine, tracing the salt on the finish line. The gears are locked in the coral cage, riding adrift on a vacant page. Slow motion sparks in a velvet room. The reef is calling for the engine's bloom. The liquid moon is pouring down the tank. The shore is pulling from the river bank. Chemistry is turning into blue. Nothing burns the way it used to. Salt water in my gasoline, a crystal sting in the machine. I'm stalling on the edge of the deep, with promises the currents keep. Salt water in my gasoline. The purest wreck I've ever seen. Rust is just the color of a setting sun, forgiving every mile that I tried to run. Let the ocean take the wheel, let the iron learn to feel. Now the lighthouse blinks through the spray and smoke, like a final match for the vows I broke. Every bolt in the body starts to pray as the shoreline steals the road away. I used to run on fire and pride, now I drift where the undertow desire. The liquid moon is pouring down the tank. The shore is pulling from the river bank. Chemistry is turning into blue. Nothing burns the way it used to. Salt water in my gasoline, a crystal sting in the machine. I'm stalling on the edge of the deep, with promises the currents keep. Salt Gasping noble gases in a glass rib cage, a fuchsia fossil in a digital age. The salt air eats the copper lines away, while the current begs for one more day. Vibrating softly against the velvet night, a ghost of a glow, a phantom of light. Voltage stutters like a nervous heart, waiting for the dark to fall apart. Empress bleeding through the fractured seams, feeding on the marrow of forgotten dreams. Low frequency, color of a bruise, tracing the arc of everything we lose. In the static hum of a dead neon sign, we're dancing on the border of a hollow line. Electric silence, heavy and gold, a story that the shadows never told. Mercury shivers in a hollow tube, the geometry of a dying cube. Reflections drowning in the rising tide, with nowhere for the flickering to hide. The street is a mirror of obsidian rain, where the buzz of the wire mimics the pain. Voltage stutters like a nervous heart, waiting for the dark to fall apart. Empress bleeding through the fractured seams, feeding on the marrow of forgotten dreams. Low frequency, color of a bruise, tracing the arc of everything we lose. In the static hum of a dead neon sign, we're dancing on the border of a hollow line. Electric silence, heavy and gold, a story that the shadows never told. On the corner where the midnight lingers, 1,000 sparks dissolve to silver fingers. Every sign remembers what we were, a trembling pulse inside a smoldering blur. The city breathes through broken wires, counting down through half-lit fire. Voltage stutters like a nervous heart, waiting for the dark to fall apart. Empress bleeding through the fractured seams, feeding on the marrow of forgotten dreams. Low frequency, color of a bruise, tracing the arc of everything we lose. In the static hum of a dead neon sign, we're dancing on the border of a hollow line. Electric silence, heavy and gold, in the veins of the tide. The clocks are melting where the shadows used to hide. A rusted compass spinning in a cage of gold. The stories of the sunset are growing brittle and old. We've tethered the zenith to the mast of the breeze, swallowing the daylight till we're down on our knees. The mercury is bleeding through the cracks in the glass, watching the ghost of the winter pass. Static in the marrow, fire in the lung, a language for the heat on a silver tongue. The orbit is breaking, the cycle is torn. A radiant fever is being reborn. This is the solstice rebellion, burning through the indigo blue. We're stealing the zenith, making the ember hold true. No more descending, no more the dark, feeding the furnace with a chemical spark. Solstice rebellion, solstice rebellion. Calcified rhythms under tropical weight, negotiating physics at the ivory gate. The palms are like skeletons reaching for the flare. Breathless oxygen in the lithium air. We've carved out a kingdom where the moon never dies, drinking the nectar of the lidless eyes. Static in the marrow, fire in the lung, a language for the heat on a silver tongue. The orbit is breaking, the cycle is torn. A radiant fever is being reborn. This is the solstice rebellion, burning through the indigo blue. We're stealing the zenith, making the ember hold true. No more descending, no more the dark, feeding the furnace with a chemical spark. Solstice rebellion, solstice rebellion. Hear the heat wave humming through the wire and stone. 1,000 little thunderheads we've made our own. We paint the avenue in a column of flame. Every window learns to whisper our name. Hands to the horizon, we're pulling it near, daring the dust to disappear. Static in the marrow, fire in the lung, a language for the heat on a silver tongue. The orbit is breaking, the cycle is torn. A radiant fever is being reborn. This is the solstice rebellion, burning through the indigo blue. We're stealing the zenith, making the ember hold true. No more descending, no more the dark, feeding the furnace with the chemical spark. Solstice rebellion, solstice rebellion. If the stars want the sky, they will have to wait. We've locked the horizon and bolted the gate. Pyrite dreams in the cathedral of heat. The heart of the planet skips a rhythmic beat. And when the night comes crawling, we'll stand in the glare with the wildfire halo and a furnace prayer. This is the solstice rebellion, burning through the indigo blue. We're stealing the zenith, making the ember hold true. everywhere. Solstice rebellion, solstice rebellion. Liquid crystal. Vitreous tides. Silicone veins in the saltwater bloom, tracing the fractals of afternoon gloom. We breathe in the silica, we exhale the light, suspended in basins of liquidized white. Don't blink or the clarity breaks, under the weight of the pressure it takes, to hold back the shimmer, to stay in the flow, where the deep and the vitreous go. Vitreous tides, pulling the glass, watching the hours in the mercury pass. Crystalline waves in a salt sugar sea, refracting the ghost of who you used to be. Tungsten reflections on a surface of chrome, finding a path back to a chemical home. We drift through the lens of a sapphire eye, where the salt meets the silk of a velvet sky. Don't blink or the clarity breaks, under the weight of the pressure it takes, to hold back the shimmer, to stay in the flow, where the deep and the vitreous go. Vitreous tides, pulling the glass, watching the hours in the mercury pass. Crystalline waves in a salt sugar sea, refracting the ghost of who you used to be. Break the surface, feel the shards, translucent gravity, heavy and hard. This is where the ocean and the Arctic begin. Vitreous tides, pulling the glass, watching the hours in the mercury pass. Crystalline waves in a salt sugar sea, refracting the ghost of who you used to be. Liquid crystal. Vitreous tides, fade to white. Static in my veins. Lithium shadows crawl beneath the skin. The tide is neon, pulling me back in. I am a vessel for the frequency, a hollow hum, waiting for the silence to become undone. The salt on the horizon tastes like copper wires, burning through the water with invisible fires. It is not blood, it is a silver blur. 1,000 signals where we were. The signal breaks, the water stays lost inside the phosphor haze. Static in my veins, white noise in the deep. Secrets that the ocean and the signals keep. lost inside the phosphor haze. Static in my veins, white noise in the deep, secrets that the ocean and the signals keep. Electric salt current on the rise. I see the flicker in your porcelain eyes. Static in my veins, static in my veins. Midnight blooming in a broken screen. Your voice is a ghost in the circuitry between. I chase your outline through the tidal glow, but every answer phrase before I know. If I could drown the hum beneath my breath, maybe I could learn the shape of what's left. It is not blood, it is a silver blur. 1,000 signals where we were. The signal breaks, the water stays, lost inside the phosphor haze. Static in my veins, white noise in the deep, secrets that the ocean and the signals keep. Electric salt current on the rise. I see the flicker in your porcelain eyes. Static in my veins, static in my veins. No more oxygen, just bit-rate dreams, dissolving at the freight and golden seams. Turn the dial until the blue goes gray. Wash the frequency away. Hold the noise until it starts to sing, a ghost of light in everything. If I fall through the undertow, will I still feel the afterglow? Static in my veins, static in my veins, white noise in the deep, secrets that the ocean and the signals keep. Electric salt current on the rise. I see the flicker in your porcelain eyes. Static in my veins, static in my veins, static in my veins. Just a hum, silver blur, static in my veins, fading out, fading out, fading out. Rain on the glass, like a soft refrain. Neon breathing in the undertow. Every street a silver thread. Every puddle keeps the afterglow. Petrichor rising from the charcoal veins. Sodium was bleeding through the window pane. The sky is a heavy shroud of indigo ink, hovering on the precipice before we blink. Mercury drops dancing on a fevered hood, translating secrets we never understood. Gliding through the static, through the gray, where the shadows and the silhouettes play, catching the flicker in the liquid lens. This is where the linear world ends. Amber street lamps in the rain, liquid gold in every vein, washing out the monochrome, leading every wanderer home. rim. We move as if the city were asleep, tiptoeing through its cathedral deep. And every drop that falls from above feels like a language made of love, gliding through the static, through the gray, where the shadows and the silhouettes play, catching the flicker in the liquid lens. This is where the linear world ends. Amber street lamps in the rain, liquid gold in every vein, washing out the monochrome, leading every wanderer home. Amber street lamps in the rain, glow until we lose the pain, submerged in a rhythmic glow. Nowhere else we need to go. The mist is a choir, the thunder is bass, dissolving the features of every face. In the aqueous prism, we are unbound, lost in the sight, found in the sound. Let the night pour through and cleanse the fear, till all that remains is what we hold dear. Amber street lamps in the rain, liquid gold in every vein, washing out the monochrome, leading every wanderer home. Amber street lamps in the rain, glow until we lose the pain, submerged in a rhythmic glow. Nowhere else we need to go. Amber glow in the rain, let it flow through the veins. Sodium dreams in the rain, just let it glow, fading slow. Amber glow in the rain, in the rain. Binary shadows on the limestone floor. I was a cipher behind a locked door. Then your palm traced the arc of my wrist, a sequence of heat that didn't exist. The arithmetic of your fingertips, writing new languages on my lips. Filtering the static, white noise of the day, watching all the logic simply melt away. A recursive pattern, kinetic bloom, the blue fluorescence of this quiet room. It's the algorithm of your touch, calculated fire. I need it so much, moving through my veins in a digital stream. You're the only waking part of my dream. One stroke, one spark, the data is gold. Story and tactile beauty total. The algorithm of your Shorted circuits open from within, every quiet signal turning clear and bright, like a constellation learning how to lie. You're the pulse beneath the surface, the hidden refrain, a soft command traveling through the rain. And I once lost in numbers, now finally know some truths only the body can show. Infinite loop, a rhythmic grace, lost in the map of your embrace. No more equations, no more design, just the frequency where we align. Hold me in the line between the pulse and tone. Turn my fragmented silence into something known. It's the algorithm of your touch, calculated fire. I need it so much, moving through my veins in a digital stream. You're the only waking part of my dream. One stroke, one spark, the data is gold. Story in tactile beauty told. Oh, the algorithm of your touch. System override. Let the rhythm slide. Encoded in your skin, where you end and I begin. The algorithm, your touch. The algorithm, your touch. Liquid crystal. Vitreous tides. Silicone veins in the saltwater bloom, tracing the fractals of afternoon gloom. We breathe in the silica, we exhale the light, suspended in basins of liquidized white. Don't blink or the clarity breaks, under the weight of the pressure it takes, to hold back the shimmer, to stay in the flow, where the deep and the vitreous go. Vitreous tides, pulling the glass, watching the hours in the mercury pass. Crystalline waves in a salt sugar sea, refracting the ghost of who you used to be. Tungsten reflections on a surface of chrome, finding a path back to a chemical home. We drift through the lens of a sapphire eye, where the salt meets the silk of a velvet sky. Don't blink or the clarity breaks, under the weight of the pressure it takes, to hold back the shimmer, to stay in the flow, where the deep and the vitreous go. Vitreous tides, pulling the glass, watching the hours in the mercury pass. Crystalline waves in a salt sugar sea, refracting the ghost of who you used to be. Break the surface, feel the shards, translucent gravity. Vitreous tides pulling the glass, watching the hours and the mercury pass. Crystalline waves in a salt sugar sea, refracting the ghost of who you used to be. Liquid crystal. Vitreous tides fade to white. Neon hum in the midnight air, static prayers from a cracked antenna flare. I drift slow through the rusted avenues, reading old street names in electric blues. Neon skeletons flicker in the velvet dark, copper wires singing songs that have no spark. I am tracing the curvature of a silent cave, where the tide retreated and forgot to see. The air is heavy with the scent of oxidation, a monument built on a lost foundation. My trajectory is a hollow ring caught in the gravity of a broken thing. The pulse is slow, the oxygen is low. I am watching spirits in the afterglow. I am orbiting a ghost town, circling the silence of the street. Orbiting a ghost town, where the echoes and the shadows meet. No lights below, just a hollow sound. I am orbiting a ghost town. Statues of salt standing on the promenade, watching the memory of the rhythm fade. The radio is bleeding, static and lace, lost in the vacuum of an empty place. No one is keeping time in the town square, just the wind combing through thin air. Broken windows hold the moon in frames, every doorway whispers forgotten names. My trajectory is a hollow ring caught in the gravity of a broken thing. The pulse is slow, the oxygen is low. I am watching spirits in the afterglow. I am orbiting a ghost town, circling the silence of the street. Orbiting a ghost town, where the echoes and the shadows meet. No lights below, just a hollow sound. I am orbiting a ghost town. Past the chapel with its silver rust, past the marketplace turned into dust. I can hear the old bells, fractured chime, measuring the empty spine of time. Every storefront keeps a haunted glow, like a memory refusing to go. And I press my hand to the window pane, feeling the cold of a vanished train. My trajectory is a hollow ring caught in the gravity of a broken thing. The pulse is slow, the oxygen is low. I am watching spirits in the ruins bound to the floor of a city that does not breathe anymore. Still I turn in a patient line round the bones of a broken sign, and every circuit under the sky says come on home, though I never reply. I am orbiting a ghost town, circling the silence of the street. Orbiting a ghost town, where the echoes and the shadows need no lights below, just a hollow sound. I am orbiting a ghost town, just a hollow sound. Orbiting, ghosts are sleeping now. Orbiting, no lights below. Orbiting a ghost town. I keep turning slow. Orbiting till the dark. Let's go. The silica ribs of the valley are aching, waiting for the grey to fracture and spill. Thermal ghosts dancing on the horizon line, static electricity climbing the hill. We are the drought in a state of grace, tracing the geometry of empty space. A tectonic murmur, a heavy sky tremble, where the ghosts of the water begin to assemble. Lower the frequency, open the sky. The first drop hit the eye of the drive. Can you hear the petrichor pulse resonating through the conductive dust? Wait, the GR's let the rhythm ignite deep in the marrow of the neon night. The scent of the thunder, the beat of the rain, washing the fever from the dry terrain. Petrichor pulse, ooh, let it run through your veins. Myrrh and ozone colliding in the air, liquid diamonds caught in your hair. The ground is a drum skin, taut and divine, drinking the nectar of a dark design. No more silence, only the flow, where the roots and the voltage grow. An ionic exchange in a velvet blur. Everything's exactly the way we were. Lower the frequency, open the sky. Let the first drop hit the eye of the drive. Can you hear the petrichor pulse resonating through the conductive dust? Wait, the gears let the rhythm ignite deep in the marrow of the neon night. The scent of the thunder, the beat of the rain, washing the fever from the dry terrain. Petrichor pulse, ooh, let it run through your veins. Now the air turns silver, the clouds convene, pouring their archive over everything seen. Each drop a signal, each splash a spark, right in a soft resurrection in the dark. From cracked riverbeds to the sleeping streets, the whole world listening to the rain's heartbeat. And every stone that the storm touches remembers the fire, then forgets it and hushes. Lower the frequency, open the sky. Let the first drop hit the eye of the drive. Can you hear the petrichor pulse? Let the sleeping roots begin to speak. In the afterglow of the storm's release, every dry thing bends toward peace. Can you hear the petrichor pulse resonating through the conductive dust? Wake the geosmin, let the rhythm ignite deep in the marrow of the neon night. The scent of the thunder